Okay, so this is gonna be a practice only for a song. That's much better, I guess. This is just a practice. And the song goes this way. I started wrong. 你是我的生命，你是
Agasem dito piman. Kunam lang nagpaypayso ngay, kunam lang nagpaypayso. Hey guys, it's Ferdinand Dandi and I'm the host of this top channel under Overseas Filipino Worker Life Journey. And the video that I'm editing right now is my supposedly performance for the Engineers Week. The Engineers Week is to celebrate all the engineers in the world, not only here in China, but in the whole world. And I'm the host of this Engineers Week in our company, and I'm supposed to give a performance, a kind of song that is, I thought, that is originally made in the Philippines, originally Filipino, and I translate that into Chinese. And you know, my audience are all Chinese, so I think that it would be good. Unfortunately, maybe it would be good. That time is still the pacing out of the COVID-19. We started to remove the mask, and at that week, I got the COVID-19 once again for the second time. So I could not able to perform it. That I had something uncomfortable in here. Even I'm going to make use of that. You know, that kind of remedy in order for me to not so much itchy in here. I want to show you where is that. This one temporary solution for an itchy one in here. But you know, I cannot do that. I cannot drink the vodka and then go to the company and perform a kind of performance with the guitar. You're drunk. You think that is a nice one? I think I don't want to get fired, so I'd rather not show that kind of performance, even though it's supposedly a nice one. But you cannot go to the company in the influence of alcohol. Even you say that, I'll talk the vodka just to relieve of the itchy in my throat. That won't going to happen. So that video is just stay on my hard disk drive until this video editing in here.
And I'm going to sing a Chinese song that was originally in Filipino language by Freddy Aguilar. And I translate that into Chinese for the love of my life. And the song goes this way. I started wrong. That should not be. Ni是我的生命，你是我的快乐，因为有你，我在这个世界上。Madilim na kahapon, di ko na alintana dahil sa'yo, sinta, buhay ko'y nabago. Sakit, ang sakit. Ang sakit naman. Buwan pa siyang sama, o buhay likay ni, ni su wo da wei, ug buhay likay ni你是我的唯一，因为 I love you。 That's it.
Oh, by the way, for my electronic friends who is following this channel for my tutorial in software programming, hardware design, there is no longer videos to be published in here because I move all my DIY electronics learning into a new channel called the DR 100 Watt Concept Project. The content of this channel is all about electronics, design, programming, building, but mainly for amplifier, Class A, Class B, and Class D power amplifier. I put down the link below so you can still follow that channels with a free DIY learning. And for this channel, the J stuff, I just maintain it to be for the real life, almost real life, I would say, and summarize into Overseas Filipino Worker work-life journey. And I don't do comedy in here. I'm not the kind of guy that I'm going to make you laugh. I'm actually serious guy. I mean, I'm shy also, but I'm better now with several videos that I make for YouTube and for the company. I don't do also pornography. I mean, sex videos. I mean, in real life, I'm doing that privately 2-3 times a week. Frankly speaking, I have another channel that talk about this, but talk about those viewers, they have to pay for that. Well, let's not talk about this one in this channel right now. What I would like to talk about is something that Filipinos are doing in China as an overseas Filipino worker, those kinds of hiking adventures, those kinds of real life, almost real life, I should say, families, ins and out, the hardness, those kinds of fun for being an overseas Filipino worker.
有一个美丽的小女孩，她的名字叫秀小薇。
It looks like that I get the momentum of playing the guitar like when I was working in the Cavite Export Processing Zone way back in 1993, 92, 93. And then whenever we have gathered with my friends, in the 15th and 30th, we got our salary. And then we gather with our friends and then have that bilog. If you're in the Philippines, if you say, pabili nga ng bilog, alam na nila yon. So they know already that that is the Ginebra San Miguel, which is round. The Filipino bilog means round, and then we get to play the guitar. At that time, KTV is not so much popular. That was the year 1992-93. And whenever we start the fun already with drinking, talking, and of course, there is always a background music playing the guitar. And here comes the most requested song. And this is it.
Another try in Tokyo, and we will be happy together. Never know.
This is the most requested song. Come on, guys.
Never know that it would go so far when you left me at that poorly part. What the hell happened to C? Is it C's like this?
Well, I just wanted to update you guys that China is open once again. Lots of people coming back to China right now. I think that being an overseas Filipino worker here in China, there is a good things and also bad things. But I'm still in here because I found it out that China is still a good place for me, for a Filipino handsome like me. I mean, engineers like me who still have a place in the factory or in R&D or in the engineering, and that's something that a message for upcoming engineers. You still have a good place, especially if you are in the design or if you know about the hardware, software, and including system project management. That is very, very important right now. And I hope that this message can let upcoming graduates from the Philippines to take a leverage or advantage of what the China work can able to help you with your family, with yourself to develop your career as an engineer here in mainland China. I hope that my channel, the Overseas Filipino Worker Work-Life Journey, can help somehow, though I don't work so much about the steps on the Overseas Filipino Worker, more on what is really the work-life journey personally for myself, especially with my Nayland baby, all the adventures that I'm doing in here. That's the core of my channel right now. But I hope that I have some time to be able to provide more insights about how to coming back here in China, especially that that so-called one China policy is almost being deployed in many, many places right now. And personally, I've been here in China for half of my life already, for nearly more than 2 decades, but still experiencing those kinds of difficulties. You think that it's not a problem, but indeed a problem, like how you write your name, how you put that one into the telecom company to get your SIM card, to enable the IoT of payment, WeChat Pay and WeChat Wallet, how you get your bank account, your SSS, how to order your bullet train or your ticket through online, those kind of stuff that I would like to cover it. I hope that I have all the leverage and time that I can able to do that. When my mind is not so much occupied with the work, and I have that kind of inspiration to do that. My mind is focused on what I'm going to do. I hope that one of these days I can able to do that. If you are planning to come here in China or to work here in China, which I believe it's good, stick around to this video and I'm going to publish those ins and outs, the do's and don'ts that you will going to do it, learn and understand before you come here in China. Alright guys, it's Ferdinand Dandy once again saying goodbye and always be safe, take care and be happy. Bye for now.